Hey guys, Heidi here, Texas Art and Soul, and I teach women how to make money teaching paint parties. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about Paint Party Business Live. Now, guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them, and I will be coming back to check on to see if you've gotten your answer or not. So basically what Paint Party Business Live is, it's the first ever 2-day conference. We are doing 2 full days in the stockyards, and I am so excited. So here's the reason why I'm so excited. Every single year for 5 years now, I have gone to at least one business conference, if not 2 a year. And those of y'all that are on here, let me know if you've ever been to a business conference, okay? So this one is going to be a lot different. So this is for people who are brand new. And hey guys, thank y'all for watching. Hey Rita, hey Marlis, I believe it is. I hope I'm saying that right. Debbie and Deanne, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm just gonna be here answering a few questions about Paint Party Business Live. I'm so excited. Okay, so whether you are brand new to teaching paint parties, or you are have been teaching them, but you've just kind of lost your rhythm, you've lost your excitement for it, you're not really sure how to get to the next level. Guys, this 2-day event in the stockyards, I have rented out 81 Club, which is a ginormous area just for us at Billy Bob's. So we're not actually at, we're right across from Billy Bob's. It's a part of Billy Bob's, but we're not going to be in the bar area. I actually have an entire building rented out for us, and there's only enough spots for 100 people, and I think we have 40 of those already sold, and we are just now starting to advertise it. So it's October 17th and 18th in the stockyard. So over 5 years ago, oh, great. Rita says, my favorite Texas girl, the best mentor ever. Oh, I love you, Rita. Oh, Lakeela's on here. Hello. Susie's on here. Carrie, Stacy. Okay, awesome. So yes, so y'all been to conferences. Okay, so this conference is a little different. So I sent out an email earlier today, and I've gotten tons of responses about how openly I talk about God. And yes, I do. I openly talk about God. And I had somebody a few weeks back said, I would love to go to that conference, but I don't like that it's, you're going to be praying. Well, here's how I feel. I feel like, God is a part of my business. That is what makes my business go. And, it's not going to be a full religious conference, but yes, there probably will be an opening prayer. And we're going to have one of the things that's a painted prayer, where I'm actually going to teach you in person how to do a painted prayer from start to finish. So not only will you create with everyone there, 100 other women, you're also going to be able to watch me in action, teach a paint party from the beginning, in addition to all the other things that are coming. So when I say that, it's not to, say like this conference is just like everyone else. No, it's not. It's totally different. I have never seen a conference geared towards people who own paint party businesses. And I promise you, if I had seen one, I would be there, because again, I am all about learning. So I just want to tell you a really quick story. So over 5 years ago, I went to my very first conference. I flew out to California, and my mother-in-law and my husband were both like so scared that I was going to fly out there and be murdered. And I was like, you don't understand. I have been talking to these people online for a year. We were in like an online, year-long program where I learned so much about, just business and all of these things. And I remember, every week I met with them on the phone, these 2 ladies, and I was going to be staying with one of the ladies in the hotel. And so here I am, flying out to California to my first business conference, and my mother-in-law and husband are like making me stay on the phone while I meet this lady to make sure it's like a real lady. And I just remember laughing, because I'm like, you don't understand. We have been, literally like on video chats and doing all of these things. And I know you have to be careful, obviously. But here's the thing about a business conference. I remember I was sitting in that room, and it was all these entrepreneurial people. And I took a break, and I called my husband, and I was like, oh my gosh, these people think just like me. I'm not crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm not crazy. Because a lot of times when we're doing, something different that's not the norm, that's not the normal, you get up, you go to the job, you come home, which is great. That's fine. That's wonderful. But not all of our brains are wired that way. And who else in this Facebook Live right now can tell me if their brains are wired a little differently. I know mine is wired way differently than my husband's, than part of my daughter. She has some of my brain too. But my family, it's totally different. I'm like the only one that's wired this way. And so when you go to a place and you have 2 or 3 days, in this case it's 2 days in October, 17th and 18th in the Stockyards in Texas, when you go to a place and you have 2 full days to literally surround yourself with all of these people that, their brains work just like yours, it is crazy. Just the friendships and the bonding. And not only that, over 5 years ago, I met one of my business associates, and we still collaborate today. We collaborate on all kinds of projects, in addition to another big project coming up that has not been announced yet. So there are so many reasons why, in addition to, let's just have a blast together, you're going to be learning so much. And not just learning, you're going to be taking action while you're there. Like, I'm going to say, okay, here's what we're going to do. Like, my goal for you is to leave with paint parties booked, okay? So anyway, here's the thing, guys. What would happen if you came? Okay, some of y'all may have never come to a business conference. Some of y'all, raise your hand or do a like if you have never come to a business conference. All right, those of you that have been to a business conference, just put yes in the comments if you have. Now, here's what I want to know. Okay, so what is the potential if you come? All right, so I know it's scary, especially if you've never done this before. I know it can be an investment. I totally know that, because again, I do 1 to 2 business conferences every single year, because I'm constantly learning so that I can be better for everybody in Paint Party headquarters, all of those things, okay? So what is the plus if you were to do this? All right, so now think about the other side. And I know this side we don't like to talk about, but what is the negative? So you say, yes, I want to start my paint party business, but I'm not sure how, or I'm stuck, or I'm in fear. I see a lot of people, even, that have emailed me that say stuff like, I want to do this, but it hasn't happened for me yet. Or, I can't get, they think they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they're not doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Sometimes it's just a few tweaks. And if I am in a room with you going, all right, what we got going on here? No, change this, change that. Like it's going to be a teaching workshop. I am a teacher by heart. I was a teacher for 10 years. So my thing is all about teaching you to be successful and booking these parties while we're there, along with all of the other things that are current trends. Now, if you're a person who's like, well, there's too much competition in my area, first off, that is a great sign, a great sign. That means we're still relevant. But you still have to be ready, because as a mobile paint party business owner, you have got to be ready to move with the trends and have things on trend all the time. That's what's going to keep you consistent. So let me see if there are any quick questions before I go here. And those of you that are interested in this, again, we have only 100 spots. I think we have 40 of those spots sold, and we're just now starting to advertise. So once those 100 are up, we're going to close the doors. So we do have a 3 payment option, and it is an investment. Guys, it's an investment. Just like when I go to my business conferences, I invest in myself and in my learning, because I know not only the relationships I'm going to take from that, the experience I'm going to take from that. I talked about a lot in that blog today. There's no finish line. It's all about, how you grow and how you learn through the process of whether you're doing 1 paint party every quarter, 1 paint party every month, or 10 paint parties a month. It's how you grow during it, and that is the part that is so much fun and so exciting. If you start looking at all of this as like, okay, what can I do to make this happen? How can I experience this? And, make it into almost this challenge or this game for yourself. And once you start not taking it so seriously, and you just breathe, take a breath and breathe, then it becomes so much more fun. Let's see. Frida says, I want to learn how to grow my Art Fiesta business. So much fun. And yes, I'm set apart, wired differently. Carrie, I am with you. My brain up there is so wired differently. And because we're creative and I feel like we feel more, we're a little bit more sensitive than the normal people. I just feel like, we have to constantly, when you're growing a business, it is so much in your mind of, you telling yourself what you can do, what you can't do. And it's so important to always be feeding your mind with something good. We talk about words are powerful all the time. I even have a painted prayers 5-day challenge on my website because it is so important, the words we tell ourselves. Rita says, stayed with 3 women I had never met or talked to when I attended a jewelry conference 8 years ago. I love them. I've stayed in touch with 2 of them ever since. I am telling you, I have made some of my closest people, because again, when you're starting to do this entrepreneurship thing or starting a mobile paint party business, it can be lonely until you're at the parties, right? It can be lonely, but if you have these other business people that you're connecting with or talking to or know, and they understand what you're doing, they understand the ups and downs, they understand the roller coaster, and then you can immediately go in and ask them. It's just that friendships that you build during that is so, so important. Okay, so let's see if there's any other questions. Okay, Frida says, where is the conference and when? Okay, so the conference, Paint Party Business Live. I got shirts here. I don't know if I'm going to be selling these shirts. Once we get everybody signed up, I'll ask if y'all want them. If y'all do, then I may sell them. But Paint Party Business Live is going to be in the Stockyards in Texas, showing y'all my home state. And we are going to be, I rented out a huge venue, and we are going to have 100 spots only. It is October 17th and 18th, so you have plenty of time to plan. It's a full day Thursday, a full day Friday, and I have lots of surprises sprinkled in. So I am so excited. So if you're flying in, we have lots of people flying in from all over the country. Somebody just signed up this morning who's flying in from Canada. I'm so excited. I saw somebody signed up that's flying from France, but I need to double check, make sure she realizes this is live. I hope she's really coming from France. That would be amazing. But what I want y'all to know is that it's October 17th, October 18th. If you can get here the night of October 16th, I have something extra special planned as kind of a bonding thing. So you're not going to miss any training if you can't get here Wednesday night, but you definitely don't want to miss Thursday starting at 9 a.m. and Friday starting at 9 a.m. It's going to go from 9 to 5 both days, and we're going to have tons of different things going on. In addition to me training, I have special guests coming in that are experts in this field, and it's going to be, everything from beginner to advanced. So your mind is going to be, a lot of information, but I want you to, come there. It's not just yes, it's going to be a blast. Yes, it will. But it's not just about having fun. We are going to be learning and bringing your business forward to the next level. And I do recommend bringing your cowboy boots, because on Thursday night, we have line dancing at Billy Bob's. And so for those of you that are like, oh, I'm not a drinker, I don't want to be in a bar or whatever, I have not drank since Thanksgiving of last year, and obedience to God, I decided not to drink any of 2019. So you will not be alone if you don't drink. I am not drinking at all. So I will be out there line dancing like a crazy person though. So you will see my very non-rhythm dance moves. So bring some cowboy boots or bring some money to buy some cowboy boots while you're here. Anyway, if you want to sign up for Paint Party Business Live, click on the link in the description. And again, if you have a friend that's interested and y'all want to do this together, that would be amazing. But if they're not into paint parties, I highly recommend you just come and enjoy, because all of these women are into paint party businesses that are going to be there. And you don't want to miss out if you're bringing somebody just because you're a little nervous, and then now you feel like you have to entertain them. So I know when I go on my business trips, I have a business trip planned in a couple months. And at first I was going to bring my husband, and then I was like, honey, I love you with all of my heart, but I really, really need to soak all this in. And I feel like if he was there, as much as I love him and as much as I want him to be there, that's not what that's about. That's about me moving my business forward and learning and growing. And if I'm worried about trying to entertain him, because again, that part just, it would pull at me. So again, just know if you're coming alone, you're not going to be alone. There's going to be 100 people in addition to me, hanging out with you and having fun and teaching and learning. Let's see, Karen says, are you going to have a conference closer to California? Karen, probably not. So Texas Art and Soul is my business. Right now, our plans are to have this one. See if it's, something y'all really respond to and that y'all love. Again, I prayed and prayed and prayed about this. I've had people asking me about doing a huge live event like this for months, and I just was not ready, and I knew God wasn't ready for me to have it, and I am a strong believer in listening to what He's telling me, and finally I got the okay, and I feel like this is the one. So right now I am starting with this one, but I have flown to California several times from Texas, and it's usually under $200. It is a very cheap flight, and if you stay in the Stockyards, guys, which I highly recommend, book some rooms. Once you sign up on this link in the description, once you sign up, I'm going to put you in a private group that has only the people coming to the event. People are already starting to bunk up with people, and then you can share a hotel room. The reason I say stay in the Stockyards is because everything is happening. It's like a little mini vacation pod there, and it's just awesome. So stay in the Stockyards unless you're in Texas and you're close and you're driving from your house. But I don't recommend going and getting an Airbnb and trying to get Ubers over. I don't recommend that. I recommend just flying in, taking an Uber to the Stockyards, staying in the hotel the whole time. I'm going to be staying in a hotel at the Stockyards the whole time as well. And I really, really recommend doing that unless you live close and you're just driving back and forth because you're right there. So anyway, the whole point of this is just to invite you. Again, we have about 60 spots left, and they are going fast. So once we hit 100, we're stopping the registration because I just really, really want to make sure that we can do an awesome job for all of you that have already signed up and that are investing in this. Ashley says, hi Heidi. Hello Ashley. Hey Sherry. I think Sherry and Ashley are both coming. Hey Charlotte. Hey Elizabeth. Hey Jamie. Karen's here. Hello. Julie's here. Oh, Julie's coming too. We got Rita coming. Jean is coming. I think she's our Canadian. Brenda, I hope you can make it. I think she had a family engagement. I think Caitlin might be coming. We have a lot of y'all on here that are coming. So anyway, again, once those tickets sell, they sell, and then we are closing registration. And we do have a 3 payment, so you can have it paid way before it comes up. Again, I just want to reiterate. Did I use that word right? Reiterate? It sounds like I did. I just want to reiterate the fact that, guys, there is nothing like being in a room with 100 other people that are doing the same thing you are doing. I'm telling you, there is nothing like it. I am putting so much energy, so many financial resources of my own, so much time, so many surprises, so many great things to make this amazing for you. And if you are a person who wants to learn how to start a paint party business, or you are already doing one but you're stuck in a rut, or maybe you're trucking along and you just need some new, fresh marketing ideas, whatever the case may be, please, guys, this is the place to go. And if you're just happen to watch this and go, who is this lady? And maybe my friend wants to do this, forward it to your friend. Share with your friend and let them know if they're interested in this. But I just want to say, for those of you that have already signed up, thank you so much. We are going to have a blast, and we're going to learn so much together. So I can't wait to see y'all in October. So sign up today, Stockyards, October 17th and 18th, Paint Party Business Live. I cannot wait, and I will see y'all soon. All right, bye guys.